Some fans never miss a single play of the Pack, but Justin Sterna hasn't missed a single game in a while.
So your claim to fame is almost 50 consecutive Packer games, home and road.
Home and away. This will mark my 49th straight game, home and away, including playoffs. And it's been quite the run so far.
That's right, the Mequon native has gone to every home game, road game, and playoff game since December 11th of 2016.
So the first question would be, do you have unlimited funds? Are you like a millionaire or a billionaire?
If I was a millionaire, I would go to every game the rest of my life. And, I don't have a claim to fame yet. Maybe, maybe not. I guess time will determine that.
Yeah.
But, my work schedule's flexible. I have, family that supports me, not financially. All of it's my own financial means, it's my own time, and it's my own dedication to make these games.
Do you have the best boss ever to give you time off or to allow you a little special dispensation?
I work for Marcus Theaters. I run the theater in Saukville, and Marcus has been great to me. Actually going on 15 years this coming year with them, so very loyal. And my schedule is pretty flexible to an extent. Usually I'm off on Sundays and Mondays, so it allows me some travel time to go to the Sunday game. If there's a Monday night game, I'm able to do that. And then sometimes there's Thursday games, and just got to kind of structure that when the schedule comes out.
So what's better theater, the Packers or what you put in the movie theater?
Oh, it depends on the week. It depends on the week.
Of course, there are times where the streak has barely stayed alive.
Closest call you've ever had to missing a game?
Oh, man, there's been a few of them, but the closest one was the Patriots last year on November 4th.
Yeah.
And we had no tickets. Obviously, the average price is about $400. I did not have that kind of money.
Right.
And in the movie industry, I met Ed Policy's sister, Kathleen, and I made a phone call. I said, look, I don't expect anything. And she's like, let me put some feelers out. She talked to Ed, and the Packers had bought me tickets for the game. Wow. 2 tickets for the game. And I will never forget that moment.
Now the goal for Justin? Get to 100.
Mark Murphy and I talked the Redskins game last season, which marked 23 straight games at that point. And I was talking to him on the field. I got an on-field pass. Very fortunate, very blessed for that. And he's like, hey, Justin, we're talking. And he's like, hey, so how many games? And I was like, 23. And, we shook, and he's like, I bet you can't get to 100 games. How far can the streak go? I was like, 100 games, Mark? I was like, what?
He was laying down the gauntlet.
He was, and I was like, okay, so while nothing's been determined what I would get to get there, I'm taking it one game at a time, and we shook and said, he's like, if you get to 100 games, that's great, we'll talk.
One game at a time is not a cliche, it's a way of life.
It's a way of life, and it's a work of art at the same time.